In the eerie town of Blackwood, nestled deep within the mist-shrouded forests of the UK, there stood an old, dilapidated mansion known as Ravenwood Manor. The once grand estate had fallen into disrepair, its towering spires and ornate facades now haunted by whispers of the past. Legend had it that the mansion was cursed, its halls teeming with restless spirits doomed to wander for eternity. Many had ventured into Ravenwood Manor, drawn by curiosity or seeking refuge from the outside world, only to vanish without a trace. One stormy night, a group of friends dared each other to spend the night in Ravenwood Manor, eager to unravel its mysteries. Among them was Lucy, a brave and curious soul who had always been drawn to the supernatural. As they stepped through the creaking gates and into the mansion's shadowy interior, a sense of dread washed over them. The air was thick with the smell of decay, and the walls seemed to pulse with a sinister energy. They explored the mansion's labyrinthine corridors, their footsteps echoing against the cold stone floors. Strange symbols adorned the walls, and eerie whispers filled the air, urging them to turn back before it was too late. But Lucy pressed on, determined to uncover the truth behind Ravenwood Manor's dark past. As they delved deeper into the mansion's depths, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber concealed behind a crumbling wall. Inside, they found a collection of ancient artifacts and forbidden tomes, each more sinister than the last. Among them was a cursed mirror said to trap the souls of those who dared to gaze into its depths. Ignoring the warnings of her friends, Lucy approached the mirror, her reflection twisting and contorting into monstrous shapes. With a deafening crack, the mirror shattered, unleashing a wave of darkness that consumed them all. When dawn broke, Ravenwood Manor stood silent once more, its secrets buried within its walls. But the whispers of the past lingered on, a chilling reminder of the horrors that lay within. And so, the legend of Ravenwood Manor lived on, a cautionary tale for those who dared to seek the truth in the shadows of the unknown. Once upon a time, in the quiet suburb of Perumayhangria, there stood a house unlike any other. It wasn't the grandest or the most imposing, but there was something about it that sent shivers down the spines of anyone who passed by. They called it the Whispering House. I first heard about the Whispering House from my friend Jack. He claimed that strange things happened there, things that couldn't be explained by logic or reason. Being the curious 10-year-old that I was, I couldn't resist the temptation to investigate. One cloudy afternoon, Jack and I gathered our courage and set out towards the Whispering House. As we approached, I couldn't help but notice the way the air seemed to grow colder, and the sky darkened as if anticipating our arrival. The house itself was unassuming, with faded paint and overgrown ivy creeping up its walls. But as we stepped onto the porch, a sense of foreboding washed over me, and I knew we were about to uncover something truly terrifying. Pushing open the creaky door, we entered the dimly lit interior of the Whispering House. The air was thick with dust, and the floorboards groaned beneath our feet. Jack and I exchanged nervous glances but pressed on, determined to unravel the mystery of this enigmatic place. As we explored the house, we heard faint whispers echoing from the walls, like the murmurs of unseen ghosts. The hair on the back of my neck stood on end, and I could feel my heart pounding in my chest. Suddenly, we stumbled upon a hidden staircase leading down into the depths of the house. Ignoring the warning bells ringing in my head, I followed Jack as we descended into darkness. At the bottom of the staircase, we found ourselves in a cold, damp cellar, illuminated only by the flickering light of a single candle. Shadows danced on the walls, and the whispers grew louder, filling the air with an eerie sense of dread. In the center of the room, we discovered an old wooden chest covered in strange symbols and markings. With trembling hands, Jack lifted the lid, revealing a collection of ancient artifacts and relics. But as we reached inside, a sudden gust of wind extinguished the candle, plunging us into darkness. Panic gripped my chest as I fumbled for Jack's hand, but he was gone. Alone in the blackness, I could feel something watching me from the shadows, its presence looming closer with each passing moment. Desperate to escape, I stumbled blindly through the darkness, my heart pounding in my ears. Just when I thought all hope was lost, I saw a faint glimmer of light ahead. With renewed determination, I raced towards it, bursting through the cellar door and into the cool night air. As I stumbled out of the Whispering House, I looked back one last time, knowing that I had narrowly escaped the clutches of whatever darkness lurked within. But as I walked away, I couldn't shake the feeling that the house was still watching, its secrets waiting to be uncovered by the next unsuspecting soul brave enough to enter its haunted halls.